You didn't want one?
I said
Sorry.
no, thank you.
Good morning, YouTube on. Welcome to another live stream.
We're back, baby.
Monday night. We went live. We haven't been live all weekend. We've had a lot of storms. I just tried to make a video. TikTok ruined it, and it got deleted. Uh-oh.
We got hearts. We got hearts flying.
Welcome. Who's here? I'm not sure who you are, but welcome. Just gonna do a quick internet speed test because apparently we're already having problems. It just might not be our night.
Uh-oh. I don't think it is our night. That's not good.
No, it's not bad. It's taking a while for some reason. Hope everyone's doing well today. Not sure what everyone is up to, but I hope you had a great day.
No bananas.
What did you want to say in the title today?
I don't know. I forget now.
Oh, how long can you hold your breath or something?
Ooh, that's pretty low.
That's always low. This is the one you have to look at.
I know, that's really low.
Let's do another test real quick here. Back-to-back tests. There we go. We're shooting up. We're at the 200. Okay, we just had a little bit of a... It must have been perfectly when we launched the stream. Right when we had a little bit... Now look at it. 300 almost. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 292. Okay. Our internet speed's back up to power.
Back.
I'm not sure what was going on there. Sorry about that, guys. Welcome in. I hope everyone's doing well. We are going to go live on TikTok as well, but we'd love to start here on YouTube.
And thank you, everybody who's already liked the stream.
Yeah, a bunch of you are already liking, which is awesome.
Excuse me.
TikTok is nice because we get a lot more questions there, just because I'm not even sure why, honestly. We usually get a lot more people watching. We used to get a ton on YouTube, but all of a sudden it cut off like last week for some reason. Not sure why.
Yeah. Costa Rica. Hello, or is that where you're from, Mike?
We got a really good answer, and then a really odd one. I'm not sure why you'd want to be that person right now.
Yeah.
Those people are struggling. They're having to deal with a whole lot of stuff, and if it happened to you, you would probably not say the same thing about yourself. But, you know, to each their own, I suppose. Costa Rica does sound like a really nice place. I would love to visit one day. Holly and I would love to go. That's where you'd sail to. Yeah, I actually knew somebody back in the day that sailed that way. I'm not sorry. That was a weird thing to say. I knew someone that used to live in Costa Rica. I don't know why I said that. It was super weird. I had a friend when I was in college that was actually from there, which would be awesome. Go to bed. Why? It's morning time for us. The Philippines would be cool as well. We're starting off strong with a lot of trolls here.
Yeah.
Thank you guys a lot. Appreciate it.
This is a guy next to me. Thank you.
Holy. Welcome everybody. I hope you guys are having a great day. We're not playing any music. You can't save the VOD if you play music. I know. It's all good. People pop in and they will say everything. Don't worry. They won't be here very long. And if they are, they're only helping the stream out. So we do appreciate you guys. The Himalayas. Well, that's cool. I've never been, but the Himalayas look very beautiful. And the Philippines does have really good beaches.
That would be nice.
I think I have longer hair right now.
Oh, yeah. Way longer. Way nicer in every way. Brian's top-notch hair, and I'm jealous. But I'm gonna get a wig, and it's gonna be just like it, and I'm gonna wear
And then we'll really freak people out.
it.
From China, welcome. Hello, how's it going? How's the weather over there in China? We're on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. No, neither of us believe in a flat Earth. Right?
Right.
Just checking.
Yep.
You guys can believe whatever you want, but no, I do not believe the Earth is flat. Hello, Chicago. How's it doing down there? How's it doing? It's pretty late in Chicago, isn't it? You guys got to be like 12, 1, maybe 1 or 2 in the morning already?
We haven't gotten seasick, not yet. We do have Ginger on board if that's an issue, though.
Hello there, guys. Hello, Eric. How's it going? Steve Wallace is awesome. I love Steve Wallace. I like to watch his stuff. He makes awesome videos. One day I strive to make as good of videos as him. I don't know if anyone knows who Steve Wallace is, but that guy makes some quality content. He does like, what do you call it?
The trolls be strong today.
They do be strong. He makes camping videos, but like random, what do you call that when you're hiding?
Stealth camping?
Stealth camping, that's the word. Lots of stealth camping stuff, awesome things. Definitely we've seen
Yes.
the movie Jurassic Park.
Definitely many times.
Holly and I have watched them all.
I have it memorized.
2 a.m. in New York, yes.
Which part do you want us to rehearse?
They will burn. Yeah, I mean, possibly. Butter chicken is delicious. I agree.
Yeah.
The boat is awesome. We bought a boat. Our boat is $36,000. So it wasn't actually that expensive. Canadian, 27,000 US dollars. I'd visit South Africa. South Africa's cool. You got to be a little bit careful. There are some areas over there that do have pirates, but I believe South Africa is generally safe. Depends where. We're not Americans. No, we're Canadian.
We do have crab traps.
Life does find a way.
Aww.
We are new, so Loyal, do we know any good fishing spots? Kind of. We used to know maybe some areas that were good fishing, but we moved out here and we're kind of new to living on the coast. So we don't really know a lot here. We're learning it over here a lot. Emma, I did see that. I appreciate it. Thank you. I guess I could play Snow White better than the actress they chose. Thank you. We do pay, so the marina is $575 a month where we are. So we do pay marina fees. We don't pay for the boat though. The boat we own outright. The marina we do have to pay for. They charge by the foot, and I think it's like $13 or $14. I don't remember the exact amount. I feel like Americans have been doing that for a long time, actually. Nothing wrong with Americans. Americans are great people. I know a lot actually have family down in America, but nothing's wrong with Americans. Why would you think there's anything wrong? Nobody said there was.
Yeah, definitely.
Sometimes in certain places in the world right now, actually in general before even right now, there's a lot of places in the world that do not look kindly upon Americans. It doesn't mean to say that a lot of Americans are bad people. It's just America in general has maybe not always been the best friend to the rest of the world. But I don't think that means anything's wrong with Americans per se.
New Zealand.
The Oregon coast would be cool.
Australia.
We're close to the Oregon coast, honestly. Hello, Scotland. How's it going? Would love to visit. New Zealand would be awesome as well. Yeah, I mean, all those really great options. Australia.
Wow.
Is that what you're saying, country boy? Are you actually a country boy? I don't know if you are, for real. I don't know if you can travel that way. Our boat is not space equipped, so we can't travel to Uranus. Apologies. Maybe next time. We gotta get the spaceship expansion pack. What if I don't want to go anywhere on the boat, though? You don't have to. That's the best part about living on a boat. Technically speaking, you can honestly go nowhere. You can park at the marina and just stay here. You don't have to go anywhere. We do want to travel, but you don't have to.
And we do like Americans. That's not the...
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Americans. There's a lot of really good Americans that we talk to all the time. I have family there. I have friends down in America. I mean, like anywhere in the world. There are good Americans, there are bad Americans, just like there are good Canadians and bad Canadians. Depends who you are. They need to get me out. I'm not in America, so I'm not sure why I'd even say that, but appreciate it. Right now it is 11:14 p.m. where we are. You don't need to pray for Canada. Canada's doing well. I mean, you know, you can pray for Canada in a good way, but I don't think there's a problem right now. Well, we're not going to live on the shoreline forever. The best place to be during a tsunami is out in the middle of the ocean, because tsunamis themselves usually get bigger the closer they get to shore.
I think if we had the magic school bus, we would go somewhere nice.
Canada's not cooked already. People say that, but the world goes in... people have short memories, I'm going to say that. Anyone else remember 2008? I feel like people said the same thing back then, and then things took another turn, and then they went
2012?
down. 2012, yeah, yeah. The world goes in waves of things. So people always say things are cooked, and then it's fine the next while. And I mean, world changes, so maybe it is. Who knows?
Storms, what do you do? Prior proper planning is the best solution. So,
No such thing as a good Canadian. No such thing as good people, then, I guess.
whatever you think.
Never been to any Greek islands, but I'd love to go.
I guess we can't convince you since you have your mind made up.
The use of the spinning arrow on the road sign. Do you remember that part?
What?
Do you agree that the worst flaw of Jurassic Park was the use of the spinning arrow on that road sign?
Was that right when that monster that sprays them comes into play?
I actually don't remember. You know more than I do about that. I have watched it a few times, but I honestly don't even remember that part.
I think that was right before it.
Let us know.
That's really funny.
We need more ice trucks? Why do we need more ice trucks? I'm a salient for time. Sorry, I'm really behind on stuff. Steve, you don't have to like them. That's okay. I think a lot of people don't.
That's how we, that's the signs we used when we were trying to get around the city when we did jobs there.
Yeah. Why are you weird if you don't like somebody, country boy? That's a weird thing to say. No matter what in the world, not everyone's going to like you or somebody else that you like. So it's kind of weird if you think that everyone should like that person for some reason.
Oh, is it actually going to be winter in New Zealand soon?
Yeah, they're on the opposite cycle as us.
Oh, wow.
So when it's our summer, it's usually their winter. But your winter is a lot nicer than our winter usually, so... From Australia. Hello, Australia. How are you guys doing over there? I know your guys' weather is way nicer than ours right now. Although ours is not bad. I don't want to say it's bad.
The gas must have went up big time because everybody keeps bringing
Well,
it up.
there's the whole Iran situation. Yeah, it's just causing all kinds of problems in the world, like it always does. Yes, he is. I agree. Hopefully nothing happens with that.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's okay. We don't have a car anymore. So Holly had a truck, I had a car. We sold both of those things. We do still have some small enduro motorcycles that we use to get around occasionally. You got banned for leaving Jurassic Park comments? I don't know why you'd get banned for that. That's awesome. You're not going to get banned here for Jurassic Park comments. Unless they're like really unfounded and we have no idea what you're talking about, and then it like sounds like you're attacking for no reason. But I don't know how you would be.
I don't know. I really like that movie. So the first three, and then I think the fourth one.
The newest one was okay. The newest one that just came out not too while ago. Where are you from, Mike? Where gas is $4.99. I don't think it was that here, but I'm scared now. You must be American because you guys is by the gallon, not by the barrel. In Canada, we do ours is usually more expensive than you guys, but we do it by a liter, which makes it seem like it's less if you don't know what you're talking about. There's definitely somebody who does not like Mr. Rogers. I'm just saying. There's always going to be somebody that doesn't like somebody. That's just how it is.
Oh, wow. Autumn and still hot here down under. Oh, that was a good movie, The Rescuers from Down Under.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
Yeah, I like that.
It was 8 degrees Celsius where we are. I don't know what our UV was, but I know Florida has a lot, you know, your weather's a lot nicer than ours is right now.
We don't eat a lot of fish, although we should eventually one day soon.
We need to, so we recently bought new fishing line for our fishing rod, so now we should be able to catch ocean fish. Right now, before this, we lived in Calgary and fished on lakes and rivers where fish were a lot smaller. Definitely not. Canada, technically speaking, the king is still king of Canada, but that's like a figurehead thing. The king can't actually do anything in Canada.
Mike, we tried chicken, even when it was rotten. We tried it because we heard that. We also heard bacon is the best.
Yeah, there's a few things that people say are the best for crab trapping.
A can of cat food, actually.
So what have we tried? We tried chicken and then something else, didn't we?
Rotten chicken.
Oh. I thought there was one other thing we tried, no? So I guess we tried chicken and rotten chicken, which smelled terrible, by the way.
was pretty gross.
America gas. Yeah, that's.
Aww.
I mean, it always sucks when gas prices go up. The only people that
Yes.
hurt in that kind of stuff are like the regular people. That's the problem with the world sometimes. When bad things happen, when war starts, the only people that actually suffer are like the regular people.
Aww.
I mean, the gas went up for you guys. It probably went up here too. I haven't honestly looked for a little bit, but yeah, the people in obviously foreign countries are also suffering a lot too. So.
Stick rock fire, ahoy!
What's going on? Chicken to the K.
They'll keep away
Seals.
seals.
Mix it with fish. Interesting. So they
Oh,
like fish
wow.
better. Some people said fish heads was the best. The crabs don't want to feed, they want to hunt. That's true. We do have a pet. Where is she at?
She's asking for a snacky even though she got her snacky already.
She's moping on the floor behind me. Her name is
Ye-
Cece. She's a kitty cat.
Slack tide. Yeah, they say like 10 to 15 feet, or no, that's even more. 5 to 10 feet or something they like, I think.
Let me see if I can get you guys the cat.
And then where are we at? We are on Vancouver Island.
Cece. Cece? There's the kitty, everybody.
Are you
Coming up, kitty?
Are you gonna give me a snack?
You already got your snacky, kitty. Hold on, let me get off that. Boom. And we're back. That's the kitty cat. She's chilling back there. Come on, kitty. Come on. You've already got your snacky.
She hasn't gotten seasick, not yet.
And we're on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada.
I don't know who she may hope for.
I'm not sure who that is, Stock. The cat does not get seasick. She's been really good. I'm not American, so I should be fine for a little while. I'm Canadian. Campbell River, that's cool. We're south of you then, right? Campbell River? I think we're south of Campbell River right now, I believe. She is the cutest. Not saying it won't happen, but we are less likely than Americans right now to get drafted. I am getting up there in age. I am 38 now. There are definitely people that would be drafted before I would be. But I'm still of like an age where they'd probably take me if that ever came down to it.
Well, thank you. Or the kitty. That was definitely for the kitty.
Definitely the kitty. When we're showing her. But Holly is very cute as well. We are living, it's not a houseboat, it's a sailboat. So we're living on a 1989 Hunter Legend 35.5. So it's a little bit of an older sailboat. It's 35.5 feet long. It is 11.7 feet across. Decent sized boat, but not massive. We're on the east coast of the island.
Kitty.
How are you doing? Nice to see you. It's John, boy, the Opal King. Welcome. How's it going? I have seen you here before. How's it going? You've been here before, right? I'm pretty sure. We are currently docked. So in the daytime, right now it's nighttime, so I couldn't even show you guys outside. I could, but I don't know how well my phone would pick up the darkness. But in the daytime, we have another camera outside that we'd show you guys.
Opal is the best stone.
I'm sure there's places you're not allowed to go. Why do you say that, Mr. Biggs? There are definitely places in the world you are not allowed to go. Generally speaking, you can kind of sail anywhere. There's places you don't want to go. There are places you're not allowed to go, but you can kind of go anywhere. Antarctica? Why would you... I mean, Antarctica would be kind of cool to see, but it's also just basically a frozen desert. So I'm not sure why everyone's fascinated with Antarctica. I mean, if you want to see penguins, I guess. What's up? What are you guys doing? I just got to this site. What do you guys talk about? Many hobbies. Maybe we share some and can talk about them. So Holly and I live on a sailboat. We just bought it 4 months ago. We also like motorcycles. We have enduro motorcycles. We like playing computer games. That's kind of a lot of things we're doing. I mean, I would say she should keep it, but it also depends on her, I guess, like what she wanting to do with her life, and if she is getting too old maybe to sail it. Sailboats are kind of a lot of work, so if you want to take over your granny's sailboat, I guess that would be something cool to do. Sailboats are awesome. They are not that hard to learn, but they are hard to master. Kind of like anything in life. Motorcycling is easy to learn, but hard to master as well. We are not near Coquitlam Bay, no.
And we are on shore power, yes.
Yeah, currently we're plugged into the docks. We have shore power. We also have solar power, which we did use today for the first time. It actually kind of worked a little bit.
Sounds cool.
ZX10R here. Right now we have, I have a Husqvarna 501 and Holly has a 350. They're enduros, but they're like the street legal ones. There has been no tour today.
You
so
didn't miss
You didn't miss anything.
Aw, that's really cool.
You're an opal miner? Opal's cool.
I thought opal was super rare.
I mean, it's not not rare. Yeah, I think it's pretty hard to find.
Well, that's very cool.
I'm not-
Opal is June's month.
Oh, that's yours. Yeah. We pay $5.75 for our current marina. I mean, a catamaran would be awesome. They're just very expensive, generally speaking. You can usually get monohulls for cheaper, which is why we got this one.
Aw.
Favorite pirate? Are you talking about like a historical pirate? A historical pirate, you always say
Bonnie Ann, I think.
Bonnie
is her
Ann.
name.
I'm not sure. I like a lot of different pirates. I always say, so I have a great relative, Captain Searle, who is not really a famous pirate, but they actually sacked a town down in Florida way back in the day. I always forget the name of the town, but the town always reenacts the sacking of the town. I can't remember what town it is, though. He's king from Atlantic. How long are you going to be live? I'm not sure today. We haven't even gone live. We normally go live on both TikTok and YouTube at the same time. I haven't even started up TikTok yet because YouTube has been fun today. You guys are awesome. We do like going live on TikTok as well, but we haven't gone there yet. So maybe we'll go live in a bit. The problem with TikTok is if we go on there, they censor a lot more stuff on TikTok. So if we say the wrong thing, we lose all the people in there. It can be very frustrating. Plus, then someone on this side of things asks us a question, and it's like, well, we can't really talk about that because TikTok doesn't like it. So it's nice to do stuff on YouTube only for a little while.
Scholastic, what do you?
Where are they?
Oh, wait, no.
I remember when I gave you... I don't know what they're talking about. Don't even worry about that.
Okay.
Squamish is very nice. I haven't been in a long time. I don't eat poutine. I mean, I do. I have occasionally eaten poutine, and I don't mind Tim Hortons, but it's not that good anymore. We actually, for the first time in like 4 months, Holly and I had a donut and some Tim Hortons coffee because somebody bought us a coffee and offered to, wanted us to make a video about it, so we did.
Tim, yep. Also another hit movie.
I do love, those are like our best era of movies, in my opinion.
Yeah, they really are.
All those like 90s, late 90s and early 2000s action movies were the best.
I like the Falcon.
I can show you, if you guys want to see the outside of the boat, I will. It is pitch black, so I'm not sure how much you'll see, but I will show you.
Hi, kitty.
Holly, can you push that button in a second? Or I can just do it, actually. I'm just going to show them the outside.
Sure.
Somebody wanted to see, so I will show you guys the outside of the boat. 1 second.
Kitty thinks she's good. I got.
Oh, you got it? So there's the top one.
Yep.
You can do it right now.
Kitty.
So somebody wanted to see... Oh, it's not going to work. There it goes. Somebody wanted to see the outside of the boat. I will quickly show you.
There's the kitty.
There's the kitty again. So here is the way out of the boat. As you can see, this is actually a window. It is pitch black out there. So I'm not sure how much you guys are actually going to see, but...
And the ocean is super still. Oh, it's pretty dark. I don't know if they see anything.
Can you guys see anything?
Black. Just a couple glows of the lights. Somebody forgot their anchor light on.
Yeah.
It's very like protected.
Off if you want.
It's very protected where we are, so it's you wouldn't even believe it was the ocean.
Yeah, it almost looks like a really calm lake out there.
I don't know if I'm a big fan of Die Hard. Sorry to say.
I like Die Hard. Die Hard's a good movie.
It puts me to sleep.
Really? There's a couple of them. I really like some of them. I don't like all of the Die Hards. The very first one's pretty good. It is a good Christmas movie. You can see. I wasn't sure. So sometimes my camera works really good in the night. I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't with OBS being the program we're using.
No snow, but it was very cold in the morning.
It was cold this morning.
The wind was very cold all day though too. And they're calling for it this week, they said on the news.
If you would you sail on the Titanic if you could get off before the crash?
No.
I don't think I've ever thought of the Titanic as a cool enough experience for me to want to even try that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was an interesting historical boat. It was, the biggest one at the time. Even now, the biggest boats in the world, I have no real desire to ever be on. I just don't think they're exciting enough. So I don't think I'd ever go on the Titanic just because, even if I could get off in time. It's very cool living on a boat. We're enjoying it. We're enjoying very much living on the boat right now. We have not gotten snow, at least where we are. We haven't seen a single snowflake at all this winter. But we're right down on the ocean, so I think we get like if snow happens, it probably would happen further inland where we are. Not even that far, but the closer you get to the ocean, usually the less chance of snow.
Not cool, Nancy. Not cool.
We're not shaving the cat.
It's not happening.
You would have to literally I don't know what you'd have to pay. You'd have to. Yeah, it would
You
be
would-
impossible. I don't think you'd
yeah.
ever get us to do
I
that.
don't think you could pay anything.
That's like animal cruelty right there. Samoa would be awesome. I'd visit Samoa. Any of the Pacific islands, honestly, would be really cool to visit.
Ooh.
For a month, if you had... I would 100% live on a pirate ship. An old school one. For a month? Why not? You wouldn't?
No pirates involved.
I mean, I'm assuming it's just an old pirate ship. It has nothing to do with living in piratey times. We're not getting scurvy. This is living on an old pirate ship, but in modern times. We have all the modern amenities, except for we're on a pirate ship. So we still have to use the old pirate ship, probably bathrooms. And, but we can eat regular food and stuff. Probably. Maybe. I would totally do it. If you had to, like, sleep in hammocks and stuff, I'd do that for a month. I'd go anywhere with you guys on a sailboat. I mean, a sailboat, it's a really fun way to travel. We're pretty new to it, so you'd want to make sure probably we have a little bit more experience before you just hopped on with us. But so we're in Canada. We don't have our anchor in any state. We're in the province of BC, so we're just north of Seattle, Washington, kind of, and we're on the island. If you look at Canada, the very far west coast, there's like a pretty big island off the coast. We're on that island right there. Do you believe in merman? I'm sure, maybe. Why not? I haven't seen one, but I'm going to pretend they're out there.
If we see them, then yes.
We are not currently anchored, but we're at the marina, so we're tied up at the dock, which is like one step more safe than anchoring, I would say. There are pirates on the water. So today, I actually made a video about this, and TikTok ruined it, and it went away. There are pirates, but they're way less common than people seem to think they are. If you ever look at the AIS, you can look at like AIS tracking on the ocean. There are literally sailboats sailing all over the world at any given time. And the amount of pirate attacks, especially fatal ones, are very small. It does happen. There are certain areas where it happens, but it's generally known where they are. And you can generally avoid them. Of course, it does happen every so often. You can't always predict everything perfectly. But if you avoid those areas, you're usually good. Guam is gorgeous. I've never been there, but I've seen pictures, and it looks awesome. Oh, wow. Oh. Okay.
Aw.
Must have layer chickens on a pirate ship. Chickens on a boat would be cool. I live on a houseboat for 3 years. I have been on a houseboat once when I was young. I was on there for 1 week. A houseboat is really cool to live on.
Ooh.
It is kind of the ocean. I'd say the last frontier is the ocean. It's the last place that's like international waters where there's no like rules out there if you go far enough out. We do fish. We've been working on upgrading our fishing line. Our fishing rods were not set up for lakes and rivers, unfortunately. Or they were set up for lakes and rivers.
Splitter splatter.
Splitter splatter, let's get at her. I've never been to the Azores, but Azores would be very cool as well. Why do you want to send us there, Splitter Splatter? Huh? That's like the one place that would be kind of scary. The pirate age, the golden age of piracy definitely ended. Nowadays, it's a lot different. That was back in the day when pirates existed. They originally were people that sailed under like the British Empire, the Spanish Empire, a bunch of other empires. They actually eventually started doing their own thing where they like worked for the government still, but not in an official capacity. And then they kind of decided to branch off and do their own thing. It was a little bit different than modern day pirates. Most modern day pirates are just people that are very poor and need money or just looking for food. A lot of the stuff that happens is they'll steal your fishing catch and they'll steal your like boat motor, and then they'll leave you alive to drift back to shore or call for help. They'll often even do that. It's even rarer to have pirates that actually end people. It does happen, of course. Looks cozy. It's very cozy. It's a very nice boat.
Is it the bowline knot?
Yeah, I'd say the bowline knot's one of the most important. The 2 half hitches is also a really good one to know for like docking. Also, the figure 8 knot, awesome to use for a lot of different things. That's more of a climbing knot, but you can use it on a boat as well.
A mountain.
A mountain, the perfect joke. I like that. There we go. That's a joke I like to hear on the internet.
Just kittens, tiny paws.
Is that true?
Ooh,
I didn't know that, Mike. We have our ocean fishing license. I know we also have the ability to catch salmon. You have to get like a special add-on to the license. So, but I haven't had halibut in a while, actually.
No, we need some mackerel.
Oh, mackerel would be good. Salmon would be good.
No, we haven't watched that movie, but we have wrote it down.
Yeah, people keep telling us to watch it, and we haven't watched it yet.
Answer the answer. Yeah,
About,
we did.
We did answer that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you answer it already? I'm doing. Oh, that's all good. No, you're good. Yeah. What do you think? Are you are you knowledgeable on knots? Holly and I are not like super knowledgeable on a lot of knots, but those are the three we know, and they're pretty much the only ones you actually need to know. Any other knot you can get away with not knowing. There's a lot of other good ones, but those are the three really good ones.
That's a tough one. I think it depends. You got to give us more than just that.
Yeah, like is it a three-way battle, or does the pirate get his like flintlock pistol? Does a cowboy get his gun? Because I'm pretty sure a samurai... Well, and samurai used weapons, too. They used guns in the later stages of the samurai, so they all had weapons. Honestly, in that case, the pirate probably has... Or, sorry, the cowboy might have the... The pirate and the samurai might have the better weapons for guns. Pirates had flintlocks, which, you know, it's kind of one shot until you reload it, which is a pain in the butt. Sickly ads.
It was cold this morning on the boat, but it was okay.
We have 2 electric heaters, a diesel heater, and a propane heater. So we have lots of options to heat. We haven't been super cold, but it was a little bit cooler this morning.
Aww. Well, we game on our PCs here.
Yeah. So Holly and I, yeah, we have our, that's what I'm playing on. So right now we are live streaming on my gaming PC. It's a bit of an older one. I do need to upgrade a few things on it. The monitor is honestly one of the worst parts about my gaming PC. But yeah, we do have our gaming PCs on the boat.
And
we do have solar panels as well, yes.
But we don't want to talk about that right now, do we?
Yeah, our solar is kind of trash. We did use it today, actually, to game with.
Yeah, my laptop ate up like 10% in...
In an hour or two?
Oh, we were gaming way longer than that.
Oh, okay. 3 hours? I don't even know what it was.
I don't know, but it was a while.
Would you rather fight one gorilla-sized chicken or 50 chicken-sized... Chickens are terrifying. If you've ever thrown or ever seen like a mouse run through a bunch of chickens, the chickens rip that thing apart. So I would not want to see...
gorillas.
I would fight a chicken-sized gorilla, hands down. They'd be strong probably still, but chickens that big would be terrifying. Cowboy doesn't need the gun. I don't know. I feel like they would need the gun because if the cowboy...
They'll just rope them.
They'd be shot by either of the other two before they got close.
They'll rope the samurai swords.
The samurais had guns too, though. That's what I was saying.
Well,
both the later samurai
the
and
cowboy
the
will just take a spur and
and the I guess the cowboy might have it against the pirate if the pirate misses his flintlock pistol shot. Then he may be. Yeah, but that's what we're talking about. Somebody said the pirate or the cowboy doesn't need a gun. I know everybody has guns, and I would say, in general, the cowboys may have had the better weapons at the end, but the pirates probably honestly had the worst pistols, if we're talking about like historical pirates. We are not currently sailing to New Zealand, but we'd love to go. New Zealand would be awesome. It's not a home van, it's a sailboat. We're on a 1989 Hunter Legend 35.5. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
This one?
Yep.
In the marina, we don't rock too much, no. We have actually rocked a decent amount recently. We had a decent storm yesterday and the day before. I'll bid on New Zealand. I would love to visit New Zealand. That's definitely a place we'd love to visit.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. He's right. How many countries have we traveled to? Are we talking about with this boat? If you're talking about this boat specifically, we have not traveled anywhere with it. We visited Canada, where we have bought the boat 4 months ago. We are currently waiting for summertime before we can go anywhere. We're new sailors. We're not trying to do anything dangerous. We do hope to travel to a lot of different countries eventually. If you're talking in real life, like without the sailboat, we have both traveled to pretty much North America, Canada, U.S., and Mexico. We haven't even gone down to like Central America yet, so that's part of the reason we bought the boat. We wanted to travel more.
So you asked if you could fart and then still farted. What if we said no?
Yeah, what if we said no? It's not a motor yacht, it's a sailboat, but we do have an engine on board. So this boat is technically a motor sailor, I suppose. We have a Yanmar 3GM30F diesel engine. I will, because you asked so nicely, I will give you guys a tour. Sure, why not? Hobbies come from New Zealand. Sorry, hobbies? New Zealand's awesome. I'd love to go. I will give you guys a tour. We had a few people ask, and you're all very nice about it, which is cool. We usually go live on TikTok as well, and lately people haven't been as nice there, so it's kind of nice to see people actually being polite about it.
Nothing paranormal yet.
And our boat is 35.5 feet long.
Yes. Aw, thank you so much.
And that's all good. I don't know if you heard me. Somebody asked the cowboy would still win without a gun, which is why I was talking about cowboys without a gun. I do know cowboys and cowgirls generally actually have a lot of firearms. I'm not going to pretend I was a cowboy. Holly actually was a cowgirl at one point. I like riding horses. I was a farmer. I worked for a farm, but I've never really worked with horses. But I do think that stuff is cool, and I do realize, which is why I said that
I still don't know.
I think cowboys would win
in
a gunfight if they all use guns.
Or samurai.
The samurai were really highly trained with guns.
Yeah, totally samurai.
Pirates were not usually well trained, and they had flintlocks, and they had one shot, and they were very, like, aiming a flintlock is not something you can do very well. You have to be, like, point blank to actually hit somebody. We're docked on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. Hold on, guys. I'm going to do the tour for you. If I can get this to work. 1 second. There we go. The knife and sword can still do damage. They can, but if you can get to the person before they shoot you with the gun, which is why, again, if you were using a flintlock pistol, someone coming at you with a knife might win. So here,
the ninja wins too.
If the ninja snuck up on you, probably. But anyway, here's the front of our boat. This is the V-berth. It is a front bedroom. We basically use it for storage for our clothing. So we got clothes up here. We got our like bike gear and stuff like that. There is a little hatch you can see up top there. We can climb out if we need to. That's where the top deck is. This is one of our heaters. There's our electric heater. It does close. It has, I don't know, I'm probably super close and you guys probably can't see very well. Is that true or is it not bad?
Sorry, I wasn't watching. I'm just trying to think of that answer.
Anyway, there's a door to close that off if you really want to.
Sorry.
So here's the bed that we sleep on. It's actually normally like the dining room. It's like an RV where you can lower the dining room table into a bed. We like sleeping out here a lot nicer. It's a lot taller roof. There's the kitty cat. Just chilling. There's Holly.
Hello.
Just chilling. Left side, or technically actually the right side of the boat. But we're looking backwards. So the left side, for our perspective, this is like there's my computer. And then there is it's like a couch. And then back here, we used to have a 3D printer here. We moved that into the back room for now. This is basically the navigation table, and then obviously all the power and stuff like that, plus a super old GPS that barely ever works. Anyway, kitty cat feeder. It's automatic, although it hasn't been working as well lately. Into the kitchen area, we do have a propane stove and oven. You can lift up that to get to the oven. I don't want to move it because obviously I'd have to move all that stuff on top. The fridge is right here. So yeah, fridge. It looks kind of small in video, but it's actually a decent size. You can lift up the other half, but we have stuff on top of it right now. But yeah, decent size. It can be a fridge or a freezer. Quite a bit of storage. These are both cupboards. And all up top, down below. We got storage all over the place. The Yanmar diesel engine is right behind this step here. If you can open up that, you can remove the whole step. And then in the bathroom there's a panel. You can access the engine as well as in this back room and behind it. So you can pretty much get access to this engine from every angle, and it's really nice. Back bedroom here. I don't want to crawl in there right now, but we used to sleep in here when we first moved onto the boat. We took out the mattress. We found that the windows leaked when it rained, and then it would get wet. So right now it's just the cat litter. We took out the mattress. We have storage. We got like tools in there, cat litter, and a bunch of other random stuff. There's one of our other heaters, and you guys probably can't really see it, but the 3D printer is right in there as well. And then lastly, the bathroom. There's a toilet. There's a sink. And there's a shower. We also right now just have our like a vacuum and garbage there, but that is a shower. You can fully stand up in there. I'm 190 pounds and like 6 feet tall, and I can stand in there and do it. It's a little bit tight, but it's doable. We mostly use the marina showers right now because we're at the marina. And I will show you guys outside again. A couple people were asking about it earlier. You're not going to see much. It is dark, but the water is just there. We're in a marina. We're tied up at the dock. There's another boat right there. Somebody left there. They have a light on top of their mast. I'm not sure why. You usually don't have that on when you're parked at the marina, but somebody left one on. And that's kind of that. So that's the quick tour for you guys. I'd show you guys more outside, but it's super dark, so you're probably not going to see anything. Anyway, here we are back at the thing.
Hello, less sugar. Cats are natural sailors. Cece loves the boat. It's her favorite place, I swear.
She got used to the sailboat quicker than any other thing. Sorry, Holly.
You forgot the light, but that's okay.
Oh, which light?
The front light.
Oh, I'll get it in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
The 3D printer, it depends what you're printing. So, I often print with nylon, carbon fiber nylon, and you have to use the printer at like pretty much its highest temperatures. That one drains the battery pretty quickly. If you're just printing with like PLA or something, it's not that power used. Plus, it's nice to be able to make parts with it, which is cool. Was this for me? Was what for you?
The tour, I think.
Oh, I don't know. The tour is for a couple people who asked for it.
But yes.
So yes. Do not paint a wooden ladder in Alberta. It's illegal. Luckily for us, we're in BC now. We came from Alberta, though. Is that actually a thing that's a legal law there? I know there's a lot of weird laws in the world. That could be one of them.
Yes, we totally have 3 fire extinguishers, and they are up to date.
This is a sailboat, and the price was $36,000. And did you already see the fire extinguisher one? That's what you just talked about? Yes. We have more fire extinguishers on this boat than you actually need. We brought an extra one, and the person before us had all the proper amount. We're on Vancouver Island. CPCP. Alberta was inferior to BC, in my opinion. I like both for different reasons. I've lived in Saskatchewan, Alberta, and BC, and I've been as far as... I flew to Ottawa and drove to Moncton, New Brunswick, so I haven't been out east as much. I liked all 3 of the provinces I've lived in for different reasons. They're all very beautiful, and they all have their own charms in their own way. Depends what you want.
Totally. BC's got that higher tax on stuff, and...
The food is pretty expensive here. It is very beautiful, though. They do have the ocean, which is nice.
What's their insurance again?
No
fault insurance.
No, yeah, the no fault insurance is annoying, but Alberta's also going that way apparently. So
yeah, for sure.
So we have lots of vents on the boat. We have a bilge pump as well. We have a special propane shut-off switch. So it has a sniffer system. So basically, if there's propane leaking and it starts to fill up inside the boat, if you don't know, propane will sit really low and like push the oxygen out. So you can you end up dying without even realizing what's happening. Obviously, you'd smell it hopefully. But the boat has a sniffer system, and if it notices any propane buildup, it automatically shuts off all of the propane in the boat. So we have that, which is really nice.
Hello from Elliott Lake, Ontario, and hello, Texas.
Yeah, how are you guys doing? Do we miss being in our house at times? I think for the space. Obviously, on a boat, we don't have as much space.
And showers.
Yeah, so we do have a shower on board, but we have to have... Somebody always calls them, like, bird baths. You kind of just, like, hose yourself down, soap up, hose yourself down again. You can't have like the really long, nice ones. Obviously, at a house, you kind of have unlimited water.
Well, we can here at this marina, though. But you know,
sink, lol. How about you sink on land in quicksand? We have not attacked and raided other boats, not yet, but maybe one day. Nice hair. Who, me or Holly?
Definitely you. Don't even
Toronto,
pretend.
A boat would be a nice getaway. Boats are nice. We're enjoying the boat. What's with all the farts? What are we talking about? Who's farting now? I gotta go now. Wow. Kat sleeps all day, but she also likes to party on deck. She likes to run around and get the zoomies.
She parties on deck.
She parties on deck.
Oh, wow.
What do we normally eat on the boat? We make lots of different food. We made pizza today. Pretty much the same things you eat on land. I don't know. We also eat fish, but we haven't honestly caught any in a little while.
You gotta sell the house and buy a boat, definitely.
I mean, if you can, buy both, but that also costs a lot of money.
Oh, we want to go to Salt Spring Island. Definitely that is on our list. Beach, White Rock, Topeka.
Where's that one, sorry?
Right here.
Oh, BC, so beautiful. Have you visited?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We came through White Rock on the way in, actually.
I have been to Salt Spring before when I was younger, I believe, but not for a long time.
Yes.
Coquitlam is very nice. White Rock is also, and Tofino's awesome. All very good spots. Michael, if you haven't, then you're lying, is what I would say about that. Most people have done something wrong in life. That's just part of living. There's always somebody. If the boats are rocking, don't come a knocking. Maybe, maybe not. Boats always rock, so I guess you're never knocking then.
Well, I'm very sorry, John Doe. That is very unfortunate that happened.
Yeah, instead of captain on deck, party on deck. I could never, but yeah, it's fun. We haven't got seasick yet. It's definitely a possibility eventually, but we'll see. Eee!
Hey,
I would love
that's
to
what
sail
it
to
is.
Ireland one day. It could be a what's going on. Ireland would be a very cool place to visit. I've never been, but I've seen pictures and it looks awesome. And Japan would be awesome too. The marina does have showers, which is why we don't use our boat one currently. So in the winter, we already have problems with like humidity and moisture on the boat. So it's nice in the wintertime, especially right now, we can just use the marina showers and we don't have to use our own. And right now, because we're at the marina, we also are plugged into the docks. We have shore power, and then we also do have solar as well. Hey-o, what's going on?
Aw.
And Michael, yes, I'm right with you there. I was just saying, you asked if we've ever done that. Of course we have. Everybody has. You all cool? Appreciate it. Sorry, I'm so fun today. That's all good. You can be as fun or not fun as you want to be. 6:40. Oh, Foxy, that is pretty early for you. Why are you up so early? You going to work here soon?
Why are we up so late?
What you floating on? We're floating on the Pacific Ocean on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. So right now we're not floating too far away. We're at the marina, tied up at the dock.
But if you mean the boat, it's a 89 Hunter Legend, 35.5.
And Mason, there's your shout out. Mason Fazolari. I apologize if I mispronounced your name. I probably did. Fazolari. I'm gonna assume that's how you pronounce it, but I do not know. Sea snake encounters? I've never seen a sea snake. I don't know if sailing... So everyone always says Antarctica. I feel like Antarctica would be a terrifying experience. There's not much there. So Antarctica, if you don't know, Antarctica is basically a winter desert. It's basically just snow and ice. If you want to watch penguins, that's about the only thing out there. Also, you'd have to go through the ocean down there, and between like South America and Antarctica is extremely terrifying.
And yes, we do have a black water tank. It's like 54 liters, I believe. And then enviro hazards.
Yeah, what are you talking about enviro hazards? We have to... If you're talking about like spills and stuff, that has happened near us actually, where somebody dumped a bunch of diesel in the water, and that it would like float by our boat and you could smell it. But other than that, it's pretty good. Girl, you knew. You knew what? What did you know, Holly?
Not me. I don't think so.
What do we know? Oh, I don't know. What does she know? Will you get a river to scrape ban? I don't know what that means, Mike. Good question. What's a good question? I don't feel like I'm missing stuff. Greek islands would be awesome to visit. Australia also. So Holly and I would like to sail from here. We're on the Pacific coast of Canada. We'd probably sail south Mexico, hang out there for a little bit on the Baja Peninsula, then maybe further into South America, and then island hop all the way to Australia, which would be a cool way to get there, I think. So I guess technically for us, we'd be going down the coast. We want to sail around BC first, so I guess maybe we'd sail up the coast in BC here. Vancouver Island, maybe back over to Vancouver, kind of up to Desolate Sound area. There's a lot of really cool places in BC. You could honestly spend a lifetime here, but eventually we want to head south down to Mexico, and then maybe, like I said, island hop across to the Australia kind of area, but we'll see.
Mike, I think we'll be doing the barnacle cleaning ourselves.
Oh, that's what you were asking about. Yeah, no, go ahead, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. No, they said something else before. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we'll probably do it ourselves. I mean, if we don't feel comfortable, then we'll probably hire a diver, but I think we'll be fine.
So our boat was scraped and repainted before we bought it last spring. So it's almost been a year now. We do know a guy that has a special tool. We'll probably use that to try to clean it as best we can, and we'll see how they are. If it's really bad, of course, we'll probably dive in the summer ourselves. Not dive, but just like snorkel down there and scrape it. Our boat's not huge. It's a pretty small boat. I mean, Australia is hot, but Canada's cold. We want to go somewhere warmer. It's also maybe not one of those places we'd stay forever, but it'd be cool to visit.
Might as well sail to New York City.
I don't know. The problem with New York City is we're on the wrong coast. We'd have to go to the Panama Canal. The Panama Canal, if you don't already know, is $3,000 American dollars just to go through for anything under 60 feet. If you're over, it costs way more. Indiana. Whereabouts is in Indiana? I'm not even... I'd have to look that up. Give me a second.
So our black water waste, we can get it pumped out. There's stations, sometimes you have to pay, sometimes they're free. So we get it pumped out. That's what we do. The other thing we can do is if we are 3.5 nautical miles away from the coast and it's treated here in BC, we can empty it into the ocean. It is fish food at that point. Why do you have to be so much more careful than a huge cruise ships? Talk about fair.
Sorry, what? What are we talking about here? I missed that.
I'm not sure. Maybe about the black water, like the waste goes. Like maybe because the cruise ship's so big. I'm not positive what they're
Where was that
asking
one
there.
then?
Sorry.
Oh, I
Why?
see.
Did
And why do you have to be so much more careful than huge cruise ship? Talk about fair.
I don't think we have to be like more careful than the big huge cruise.
I think cruise ships kind of get away with doing stuff. I don't know if we have to be careful, but they're a bigger company that can afford lawsuits. That's kind of why we have to be more careful, I suppose. Where we are, if you do the wrong thing at the wrong place, you can obviously get a big fine. But I feel like small boats get away with it all the time as well. Unfortunately. Full keel or monohull. We are not a full keel, and we are a monohull. We're on a
Hunter Legend 35.5.
Yeah, 89.
Yeah, so our draft is 4.6, and it's a wing tipped draft, so it is ocean worthy.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
mainly an island hopper or coastal cruiser, but it can totally go in the ocean. Just you need to make sure you prepare and go at the best time of year.
And then we totally need our passports to travel. So you call the what do you call that, authority, or
You have to go to the nearest. So if we cross from Canada into the U.S., we have to go to the nearest port of. I was going to say authority, but that's not the right word. The nearest port of entry, yeah, where you have to do customs. So basically, every place like near any border, so any border near Canada and the U.S., there's going to be a couple ports that you can go to that are ports of entry. You just sail in there. Obviously, if you don't, the American Coast Guard will find you. They know exactly where you are. They'll get you in trouble, and you'll probably get fined or not be allowed in America. So we'd have to sail to the nearest port of entry. We go there with our passports. We show them our boat documents, and then we're good to go. That's kind of how that works.
I don't know. I was more of a Power Ranger, so I don't know what to tell you about the Ninja Turtle Shredder.
Where's that one?
I just skipped.
No.
Right there.
What are your thoughts about Shredder?
really
You know
good.
the villain. The villain? Wasn't Shredder the good guy?
I don't
I'm
know.
just saying.
I like Power Rangers and Ivan Ooze.
It's been a while since I watched any of that kind of stuff.
Aw. It's not always hot.
Just face it, Australia has few people and not a lot to do. I mean, Canada has very few people, and you could argue not a lot to do as well. It depends if you're into going into the backcountry. Australia has a lot of dirt biking. Canada has a lot of dirt biking. If you're into dirt biking, Canada and Australia are awesome. They might not have all of the places like the United States for like shopping, like malls and gambling centers maybe, but there's a lot to do if you're into the outdoors. Which one?
This one.
If you go to Australia, it costs. I don't think it costs that much for pets. I do know that if you do go to Australia, you have to go through a special quarantine for your pets. So I know that's a thing, but I do not think it's $25,000. Canada's cold, but it is temperature that can be tolerated. It's tolerable. So it depends where you live. We're on Vancouver Island. It's actually very, very mild. In the summer, it doesn't get the super hots like it does in, like the lower mainland of BC, or not even lower mainland, like the Okanagan. The Okanagan gets very, very hot in the summer, like 45 degrees or even hotter in the summertime. In the winter, in some places it get down to minus 45 or minus 50, even minus 60 degrees Celsius. Where we are on the coast, we're on Vancouver Island. Usually in the summertime, it gets like up to 30s, usually like the high 20s, maybe low 30s. And then in the wintertime, it'll get down to as cold as minus 10. This year, we have barely even seen minus 5. But it's been very nice. So it really depends. Canada's a very large country with a lot of different temperatures and stuff like that. Canada has bad internet too. So the one problem with having a really, really big, vast country is you have to put in a lot of, infrastructure for stuff. And one of the problems with having a lower population is it's very expensive to do that. And Canada's like a lot of mountains and a lot of like really open country in the middle of nowhere. So it's really hard to get a lot of that. And Canada only has so many, what do you call those people? People that like provide internet, unfortunately. And they all kind of hold a monopoly, which makes it unfortunate. We've been living on our boat for 4 months now. I love this. Well, welcome. I'm glad you would love it. We appreciate that. This is Pimp. Have you guys sailed to South America for... we have not sailed to South America yet. We would love to go. South America would be cool.
And we haven't done the Great Lakes. I come from there.
Holly's from Ontario, but we're on the opposite coast, so it would be hard for us to get there. It would take a while. We'd have to go to the Panama Canal or up through the Arctic, which are both kind of expensive and a little bit scary to do. Internet on the high seas is not too bad. It costs a lot, though. We have Starlink internet, so technically speaking, we can get internet anywhere in the world. It just costs a certain amount. Right now, we have unlimited roaming in North America. If you wanted to get the world, it costs a lot more. Yeah, off-road motorcycles are awesome. That's what Holly and I have as well. And yes, we agree. The San Juans would be very cool. It is in America, so we would have to cross over and go through the nearest port of entry, but it would be cool to do.
So when I ask Google, this is what it says.
No,
And then that's what they say there. Sorry.
25, I saw that.
Right there.
Matt and Jess. Ah, well, I guess we'll find out. Maybe we won't go to Australia then. But yeah, $3K American to cross the Panama Canal. Plus, you have to pay for a bunch of food for the workers there to sail around. So the only other option would be go through the Canadian Arctic, which wouldn't be that long. But you'd have to go in the summertime when it's nicer, because I wouldn't want to go in the winter when everything freezes. The other direction would be way down to South America, and that could be very dangerous at the very bottom of South America. There's a couple little passes you can go through with smaller boats, but that would take quite a few months, I would imagine. Just for us to go to Mexico, it would probably take a month and a half, maybe even 2 months. To go all the way down to the bottom of South America, probably take another 2 or 3 months, and then back up the other side. So, I don't know, 6 months to a year.
JG, where do you live? Do you live in a house? Do you live in an apartment? Let's hear it.
I do love that. When people have blanket statements like this, everybody look at this. You live on a sailboat? Question mark. That's really stupid. I don't know if it is. Is it really that stupid?
People have been living on boats for years.
Yeah. Our boat was 36,000 Canadian dollars. And people have been living on boats forever, and it's not stupid unless you have no idea what you're doing at all. That would be kind of like living in a house, though. You could say that about anything. You guys live in the Tornado Alley? That's really stupid. I mean, people have been doing that for centuries, too. Sailing to Europe and the Mediterranean would be very cool. We're on the wrong side right now. Eventually, we would love to head that way. But again, we'd probably have to go through the Panama Canal. It's probably the easiest and safest way to go.
Have you ever been on the Whistler gondola?
I have, actually.
Oh, wow. I've been on the one in Alberta.
Yeah, there's quite a few. I've been on the one, going up Sunshine?
Oh, wow.
There's one near Canmore I've been on, and then, the Whistler gondola is pretty nice.
It was kind of freaky going up. Because it would go over
there's some pretty big, drops, yeah. Tahiti would be awesome, I agree. I am not Mike. I don't know who that is. All through the channels in England. Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos on the narrow boats. The canal boats in the UK look pretty cool, actually.
It's not practical.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Exactly. Nobody knows what they're doing in life. Don't worry about it. Sorry, who said it's not practical? Practical?
Drugs.
Where's that? Oh, right there. What's not practical? Living on a boat? It could be as practical as living in a house, in my opinion.
So the boat is paid out, right? And yes, we have to survive, so we need food. And then currently we need rent and internet. So yeah, we are making money through our content creation. Not much, but we're hoping to make something of it, I guess.
Yeah, we're slowly growing as a channel.
I think living on the boat, we don't need a whole lot. We're not paying $2,000, $3,000 plus for rent. So
yeah, living in a house, when I owned a townhouse in Calgary, I paid close to $2,500 every month for just the housing expenses. That's everything. That's like rent, the mortgage, the insurance, the internet, electricity, everything. But still, $2,500. Right now, we pay closer to probably $1,000, and that's for absolutely everything. So we're half price. And yes, you need food and stuff to live. We still have to pay for the, like Holly said, the marina costs $575 a month. We sold everything we had. So we had cars, because obviously when you live on land and you work in a bigger city, you need to have a car. It's almost impossible to get away without. We sold all that. We live in a place that's very stable. Currently we make content for people to watch, and that's how we make money. We don't make a ton yet. We're working towards that. We'll see what happens. And Droogs, I don't know why you think that, first of all. We're not expecting anything. That's the whole point. You can make things without donations. There actually have been a few people that have donated to us, that think we're really cool. We're not expecting you to do that. Obviously, you hate what we're doing. You think what we're doing is dumb.
But you're here leaving comments, so you don't hate us that much.
And you can eventually, we're not monetized on YouTube yet. We do make a little bit off TikTok already. So we're not making like enough to break even quite yet. But like I said, we sold everything. We moved on to a boat. We're enjoying doing what we're doing, and we're doing something different. There's enough people that think we're doing something cool, and they'll watch our videos, and that's the thing. We don't expect everybody to. There are people that have different opinions and think what we're doing is stupid, and you don't have to like what we're doing. That's the whole thing. The world is a very unique place. If you like to watch movies, then you're paying for the actors. If you like watching sports, you're paying for the athletes. I feel like if you're watching people on YouTube, even if you're not donating them money, you're technically paying them in the long term once they get to the point where they're monetized. So there is that. Thank you very much. Mars Queen, appreciate it. I hope you're having a great day. Short sail to the Persian Gulf. I mean, we could do that. I don't know why we would. It's totally a doable thing. I don't know if I'd want to at this time, right? Currently with world events.
We're excited to do more fishing, that's for sure. And then Starlink. Yes, we use Starlink.
I mean, that's totally something we do. We want to head down to Mexico, which I don't know if it's a huge delta in purchasing power, but it is probably a little bit more than it is up here. Yeah, and not everyone has to. That's the whole point. Droogs doesn't think what we're doing is cool. He doesn't think we're going to make money doing it. He doesn't have to. That's the whole point. Everyone has their own thing, and that's good. That's kind of the point of the world, I think. Everyone can do their own thing. Yeah, lots of people have phobias of the sea. Technically, I'm scared of the ocean. The ocean is a very big place that can be very scary. I think you just got to accept. Yeah, I mean, whether you think what we're doing is right or wrong, or what you think, you know, everyone has an opinion on things, and that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, that'd be cool too. So even if we one day start to make a little bit on content creation, just with like YouTube, TikTok, and a bunch of other stuff, we don't need a lot because we own the boat outright. We just have to pay for, obviously, maintenance on the boat, which we do all the work ourselves, and then food, and then some little things just for fun here and there.
We're definitely just people being people.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that are fake. That's one problem with social media, I always find. A lot of people are like laughing at what we're doing. They're saying we never get out and sail. But that's because we don't have content from like 10 years ago that we can post in the wintertime. So what you guys are seeing right now is literally real. We're stuck in a place where it's wintertime and we can't sail all the time. So we're working on fixing up our boat and doing stuff like that. So if you want to watch our stuff, we do appreciate it. If you like, follow, subscribe. It really does help us out. And yeah, we're enjoying doing what we're doing, and what you see is very real. We try to show people the real life stuff. We're not trying to like hide and show everybody that every day is like rainbows and butterflies. Yep. There are hard days.
And we are living on the ocean right now. We are really live on a boat.
We are. Yeah, we're at a marina right now. So we have Starlink internet. We're stationary and it's very calm. So yeah, we have pretty decent. We actually, yesterday and the day before, we had a pretty big storm and our internet was terrible. We actually got cut off mid-live.
You're allowed to think that, but that's what we're doing, so.
Who's that now?
Ooh.
Oh, where are they? I don't even see him now. Oh, right there? I think sailing is wrong. Is sailing wrong? We probably have a smaller footprint in this world than most people do. I'm a real man and an adventurer, so I'm not scared. I mean, I feel like everybody should be scared a little bit of the ocean. But less sugar, we love you. Yes, congratulations. I don't know why people are still bringing it up, but all good. The U.S. won, yes, hockey gold in the men's and the women's. Congratulations, America. You finally did it. Trust me, Australia sucks, guys. I mean, again, I feel like people say that about Canada too, and I don't necessarily think Canada sucks. I think Canada's a really great place. I feel like Australia is probably a great place too. It depends where you're going and what you're trying to do. I'm not even trying to say it's, you know, good or bad, but... Okay, bye! Bye, Jeff. Hope you have a good day. We are in the ocean, but we are at a marina. So we're tied up at the dock, but we are floating in the ocean. What?
I just can't believe you said bye like that.
That's because they said, okay, bye!
No, they said okay, bye.
Oh. It wasn't bye!
No.
I thought so for sure. That's what I felt from that. Never been to Alaska now. Yeah, fear is what keeps you alive, agreed. I think you have to have a fear and respect for the ocean. Not necessarily be scared of it, but have a fear, like a respectful fear for it. We do have a gimbal stove, yes. They are very cool. It's just like a single axis, so it just rocks back and forth. It doesn't have like a multiple axis gimbal, but it is a gimbal.
There's a leak behind you. There probably is.
There's leaks all over this boat. It's an old boat. It's mostly up above. There's no leaks down below, though. I'm from Australia. Hello, Australia. Canada lost stop. Sorry, Canada lost what? Oh, we know. We already admitted Canada lost. Nobody said it didn't. Americans that don't have passports and can't get on a map. I stayed in the U.S. for 3 months in 2011 and 11. I mean, the U.S. is nice. I've been there a few times. There's a lot of nice people there, too. Lies. What are we lying about now? Fear equals face everything and rise. There you go. Good. That's a good way of putting it. Set sail to the Strait of Hormuz. Tell the... I don't think we'd be very good. I'm not a diplomat. I hope everybody chills out and can do their own thing and be friends, but I feel like the reality of the situation is it's not going to happen.
We haven't seen anything weird or paranormal.
We're pretty new to this, though, so we haven't been out there a lot yet.
And we're not planning on having any kids, but definitely there's lots of people who raise kids on boats.
Yeah, there's a ton, and I think it'd be a really cool life growing up as a kid on a boat.
Yeah,
but yeah,
totally.
Holly and I don't plan to do that.
And no music for us. We listen to music, but we don't
No
sing.
music on the boat, guys.
We don't sing or play instruments. A harmonica would be cool, but I don't think it...
Yeah, we do play music all the time, but we don't. Yeah, we're not musically talented ourselves. So we play music with the internet.
No music, Brian.
No music on the boat, guys. I have a daughter though. I want to take her sailing. Do you think? Oh yeah, 100%. Our boat is pretty small. If you had if it was just you and your daughter, it'd probably be fine. Like Holly and myself and the kitty, it's perfectly good. If you have a boyfriend or a husband, and then your daughter or whatever, it would probably be fine, honestly, in this boat. Depends what age they are, though. Our boat is 35.5 feet, so it's a bit small, but you could totally do it.
Crazy Larry, so we've been to Canmore, Alberta lots. That's where we were for like 10 or 15 years. We used to go dirt biking all near Ghost Lake and stuff.
Yeah, the Ghost Lake Blues, or the PLUZ. Holly and I lived in Airdrie, Alberta.
Yeah,
and we kind of worked in Calgary.
We kind of like Kananaskis and...
But Canmore's nice.
Yeah, Canmore is nice.
We'd go there for food sometimes.
I guess
we'd go to
Canmore
Ghost
was
Lake
nice.
all the time.
It was Banff that was always like super
yeah,
busy.
Right. Canmore was getting more touristy, but Canmore's awesome. But we'd totally come visit again. We loved it out there.
I actually dented my bumper in Canmore.
Holly has a bad memory. We've been sailing for 4 months. We're pretty new to this. I have also heard about the old ghost ship stuff in the ocean because of the implication. There's always somebody with the implication.
Sorry, I might have skipped a few.
That's okay. We're probably missing a few. If we miss a couple of your comments, guys, we do apologize. There's quite a few people commenting right now. So, what do we like for music? So, we like rap. We like hip hop. We like
a little bit of Bob Sager sometimes.
A little bit of not country. I don't really like, but I do like folk music a little bit.
NF.
Yeah, some early '90s hip hop, rap, and punk music, grunge music. All the way up to like the early 2000s probably for a lot of that kind of stuff. Some of the newer stuff is good too. I'm not against it. I think we like a little bit of everything, honestly.
Barfy, I think... Who's going overboard first?
Oh, I don't know. Are we talking about jumping overboard or accidentally falling off the boat?
It has to be falling off the boat. I'm going to say Brian.
I might. Who knows? And we do have the kitty. Did you guys see her? Oh, there she is. Hi, kitty. You guys want to see the kitty? Kitty, tell the people what you think of the boat.
Second coming, bad joke. Bad joke.
Your partner is so beautiful. Holly is an incredibly beautiful lady. I agree.
Uh-oh.
You just got banned another one? I can't believe this. Why would they ban you? What comments are you leaving that are so bad? The cat loves the boat, honestly. You rap and sing? If you can rap and sing, that's incredibly talented in my opinion. Cece loves the boat. I think she got used to the boat faster than any other place she lived. So I got her originally, and I lived in a townhouse. Then I moved to a friend's house. Then I moved to Holly's house, and then onto the boat. And she got used to the boat faster, probably because it's smaller, but she seems to love it.
Actually, sorry.
Writing a rap about a giant squid that eats whales. That's awesome.
The Whiskey Wolf. I don't think I ever believed that I'd ever be living on a boat. Not ever.
I've always wanted to, but I never thought I'd get the chance either. So we lived in, like, I was born in Saskatchewan, Regina, Saskatchewan, and I moved out to Calgary for school. So again, kind of landlocked in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, I didn't think we ever thought we'd live out here.
I've always been an outdoor person, and we were building out a cargo trailer, so we did lots of camping on Crown Land, but never a boat, and I'm so glad we have.
Yeah, it's super fun. It's basically like having a cargo trailer camper, except for we can go anywhere in the world.
She doesn't have a vest. I have seen our friends have a nice one. We can throw the vest around her like carry bag, so that's what we'll be doing for the meantime.
We have a few spare life vests or whatever. I had a townhouse as well, and I also did not like it. The problem with the townhouse, there's nothing against them per se, but you had to pay condo fees. I don't know if you have to pay condo fees at your townhouse. We had to pay condo fees. The rent was still like $1,600. Not rent, I guess. The mortgage was $1,600, plus the condo fees, plus the insurance, plus the electricity, plus it was like $2,500 a month just to like live there. I just felt like all of my money was constantly going into it.
Yeah, lemon shrimp, salt and pepper shrimp.
Oh, I see. The preacher channels. I gotcha. Don't appreciate that I post Jurassic Park references in their style of Bible verse. I mean, I feel like people should be able to take a joke. You got to find the right kind of preacher, I feel like. There are some out there that totally be into that, but...
I've never tried train hopping, but I've always said that would be fun.
I think, yeah, train hopping, although dangerous, would be really cool. I like watching YouTube videos that are like that. So people that do train hopping, if you ever watch Steve Wallace, he does like stealth camping and stuff like that. I think that kind of stuff's really cool.
We would love to do some spearfishing too. We need to get the spearfishing gun though.
The trash vortex. I don't know if we want to go to the trash vortex, but so many fees. I know, fees are unfortunate. Too many fees these days.
Well, it sounds like we won't be going there, unfortunately. That's too
bad. So where have we gone and where do we plan to go? We haven't gone very far yet. We bought this boat 4 months ago, moved on to it, and we've kind of been waiting out winter, working on the boat, fixing it up, learning how to sail and do stuff like that. We do plan to eventually sail south to Mexico, but first thing in the summertime, we plan to sail around here, go a little bit north, up and down the island, up and down the coast of BC, and then maybe eventually head south at the end of summertime. That's kind of like the best time. Basically, you want to leave here in August so the weather is good, but you don't want to get to Mexico before like November because the storm season doesn't end until around then. So you gotta like go at the perfect time, and you gotta have good luck and a lot of different things. But that's kind of the goal, and then we'd like to sail pretty much everywhere.
Are they saying that about us?
Mormon vibes? Who's got Mormon vibes? What are we talking about here? Very much not Mormons, but appreciate it. I've known some Mormons. There's some good ones. There's some weird ones. We have Starlink internet. So expensive, yeah.
Are you not doing the TikTok today, then?
We might not do the TikTok today. What do you guys think? Should I go live on TikTok too, or should I just leave them out today for a little bit?
I think we should just...
We're enjoying the comments on YouTube, so maybe we'll just chill here for today.
Aw, she is big for a female cat. Yeah, she's awesome.
She also looks bigger. I feel like just where she stands up there, she always looks bigger for some reason.
No, she's
camera angles. Am I right?
She's a big female, and then she needs lots of little snackies.
We currently don't drive anymore because we sold it. So Holly had a truck. I had a car. I had an MR2. Holly had a 1500, a GMC 1500. We do still have 2 small enduro motorcycles we ride around on.
Kitty, you don't need a snack at every moment.
And sailing, is it hard? It's not hard, but it's easy to learn, hard to master. Kind of like anything in life, honestly.
Are you AI? We are very much not AI. 100% real.
AI.
Human. Hi, Kitty. Kitty might be.
Yeah, the basics of sailing is really, really easy to learn. There's a lot of little things, and like obviously learning to sail in bad weather, and a lot of other things like that can be kind of hard. But I think the basics are very easy.
Shay, hello. It has been busy over here, actually.
I know. So normally we go live on both YouTube and TikTok at the same time. Today we did not. And for whatever reason, YouTube is doing really well. We're actually getting quite a few comments and people asking questions. Maybe we should do it separately all the time. I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should do YouTube in the evening and TikTok in the afternoon or something like that.
Sure.
We do love TikTok for a lot of reasons. It's one of the only places we currently make any money. We are starting to gain a little bit of traction on YouTube. We just got over the 1,000 subscribers. So guys, if you haven't already, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. We are, what did we see?
Go ahead.
Let me see where we're at.
Cece does like water. I don't know if she likes swimming, but she likes playing in water, and she's always in her water dish flicking water at us.
We're at 1,117 subscribers, so we do really appreciate all you guys who have subscribed.
She's reaching out.
Hi, kitty. We're on Vancouver Island, Mike. Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada.
Yeah. And
she had $1 million boat. Who had $1 million boat?
Wow.
I feel like I missed something. We are living... So right now, this very spot we're in is a boat. We're on a 1989 Hunter Legend 35.5.
The boat is named Delphina. So it's Greek for dolphin, we think.
And welcome, Shay, by the way. I know Holly already said hi, but... I have a male ginger cat. His name is Peanut, and he hates water. Yeah. Oh, you already answered that too a little bit. Who's Jessica Watson? Who are we talking about now? My fingers... Oh, wow.
Kitty just pushed her cowboy hat off the table.
We have like this little tiny mini cowboy hat that she likes to play with.
She has the cowboy hat.
It's her cowboy hat. Yeah, we didn't name the boat. The boat was already named that. We just kind of kept it from the previous.
Yeah, we'd love to go to Australia, but it sounds like it'll be too expensive for us and our kitty to go there. So
yeah.
Maybe in the future, but for now...
We're going to have to figure out rules for certain places. It depends where you go in the world. Generally, you just need to make sure your cat doesn't have rabies.
Yeah,
have a good health checkup. Our cat's not going to be leaving to go onto land anyway, so she'll be staying on the boat.
Oh, yeah.
So it really depends, I guess.
Is New Zealand the same or so far?
New Zealand, what do you know? I've heard that New Zealand and Australia are very similar for that kind of stuff, but I'm not sure 100%. And yeah, so Jeremy, can you have a TV on our boat? Technically right now, this is not a TV, it's a monitor for my gaming PC. We play games, but obviously we can watch streaming like, Netflix, Prime TV, Apple TV, Disney if we really want. Or we can do things the old-fashioned way and raise the black flag. But we can watch a lot of stuff on here. And it's basically right in front of us on the bed here. What are your non-living expenses to live on the boat? What are we considering non-living expenses? So, like, I'm assuming not food.
Internet, but that's, like, part of our living now.
Yeah, what are we considering non-living? Like, stuff that we don't need to survive? So, like, all our extra stuff?
I feel like we don't have that category anymore because our life is very minimalist and we buy food.
Yeah, we pretty much, like, downgraded a lot of stuff. Just, I guess the other thing would be, we have Amazon Prime, we have Netflix currently. We do not have Disney because we got bored of Disney and it cost too much.
I don't think we would do that either, Mike. Just we don't want to be in trouble.
For which one?
Just hide the cat and lie about her.
I mean, that is a possibility, but if we ever get boarded by the Coast Guard, they could definitely find out that she was there, and then you'd probably get a huge fine.
Aw, bats are good, though. Less sugar. They're always eating lots of bugs.
I mean, I feel like Canada is mostly rabies-free, too, but it always pops up every once in a while. So I feel like most places in the world, that's why they don't want things to have rabies. You don't want to transfer them. Yeah. I mean, there probably is some coyotes out there. It's very rare, though.
Ooh, I'd like to go to Europe.
How much is fuel for the boat?
Oh, I see you're saying because it has a lot of bats. Because bats have a lot of rabies, too.
Oh, that's true, yes. Fuel for the boat, we just have diesels. We obviously, some people make a joke and say that our wind is our fuel, so it's free. Kind of true, but we also have to pay for maintenance on the sails. We have diesel fuel for the boat as well, and that is just whatever the diesel is. You can go to a regular gas pump and get diesel, or like a regular gas station. So whatever the price of diesel is, what we can pay for. If you go to a marina, they usually charge quite a bit more because of the environmental hazard risks and stuff like that.
Aww.
Paul, are you actually in Antarctica right now? Because if you are, that's crazy and that's awesome.
Jeremy, hold on, double. Have a lovely day. You'll have a great night.
And yeah, we do have a TV. We have satellite internet, which is why we don't even have satellite, like TV. We just have satellite internet, which, does all the things anyway. Have a lovely day. Have a great right now. On my sleep in North Carolina again. Yeah, you guys, it's pretty late for you guys right now. Probably, what, 2 or 3 in the morning? Toronto. Well, Jeremy, I hope you have a good sleep. Antarctica, you can go there. You have to get special permits, though. They really don't want people messing with penguins. A lot of people that are up there are pretty much just researchers. There's not a lot going on up there. It's basically a big desert wasteland with nothing going on. So I don't know why a lot of people are really excited about wanting to go to Antarctica, unless you're really into penguins.
And cold.
And the cold, that's the other thing. It's just cold. So it really depends. Traveling to other places. So if we went to America, it'd be the same as if you flew in to America or Australia or wherever. When you land, they are allowed to search your bags. They're allowed to, like, you have to have a passport. You have to possibly have a visa depending where in the world you're going. So if we cross into America with our car, again, the same thing. They don't always have to check everything, but they have the right to check all your stuff. So if you cross into America with your boat, the same thing. They don't always check everything. They do like random searches. And if you're sailing around America, the Coast Guard can come board you and check stuff out if they want to. So it kind of really depends. Basically, though, if you cross into America with a boat, you have to go to the nearest port of entry in any country. So if we sail to Australia too, we get there, you put up a special flag basically saying that you have entered your country, but you haven't gone to the nearest port yet. And then, the Coast Guard, they can board you whenever they want and come check stuff out. But then you basically sail to the nearest port of entry. So when we enter Australian waters, we'd go to the nearest port of entry, which is a very specific port where they can do customs. And then you just go there, you bring your passports, you bring your boat work, paperwork, and then if they want to, they can check out your boat. Antarctica has aliens also. Maybe they do. Maybe that's what the one guy working there is doing. Who are we talking about now, Les? Oh. Well, I just subscribed. Very interesting. First channel I have followed. Oh, well, thank you very much. We do appreciate it. I hope you find our stuff interesting. It'll probably get a lot more exciting come spring and summertime when we're actually starting to sail. We do try to we have some long form videos. We also do a lot of shorts right now, and we do the lives pretty much daily. So if you want to and you have more questions, you're more than welcome to pop back in and ask anything you want. And as we learn and do stuff ourselves, you will also get updated answers. What are you looking at?
Manx cats are the preferred ship's cat breed.
There we go. Manx cat right there. We think Cece's a Manx, although I'm pretty sure she is a mix of some kind. She has a longer tail than most Manx do. So yearly, so we register our boat. You don't have to register it yearly. Boat registration, at least in Canada, is every 10 years. We have our boat currently registered in Canada. So you pay the registration once, and you have 10 years later you have to do it again. Unless you want to change like the boat name or something, then you have to do something different. Insurance we pay yearly. We pay $1,200 a year. Right now it's $1,200, which is more than it should be because we are new sailors, and they thought we were more risky because we don't have a lot of experience. Harboring obviously costs $5.75. Currently, where we're at a month, it costs. They charge by the foot, so the bigger the boat you have, the more it costs for that. There is a lot going on in Antarctica. Yeah, lots of penguins, lots of researchers, and apparently aliens. Why do you want to go there, Kraken? You just want to leave the UK and go visit America for a little bit? I mean, they could do that, less sugar, depending on the kind of person you are and how sketchy you feel, or they think you are. And Christopher, you definitely probably don't want to go there. Bad vibes and all that.
Ooh.
We've never ordered pizza to our boat, but I think they could do that. I have heard some places down in Florida will do, what's that called?
Is this for Australia?
I think so. I think it's more of, I don't know if that's necessarily true. What's that thing called, the food that you get delivered to your boat?
Like Uber?
Yeah, Uber Eats or whatever. I feel like I heard somewhere down in Florida they often will have, in some of the more popular boating destinations, they have Uber Eats that'll go right out to your boat. I'm sure it's very expensive though. But we're right now at the marina. We could probably get pizza ordered here. We'd probably just have to meet them at the marina gate. Yeah, Kitty Cat's awesome on the boat, honestly. She loves it here. It can cost money to enter different countries. It depends if you have to get a visa or not. If we go to America, it doesn't cost us anything, besides the fact that we have to get our passport. But we already have that. So if you have your passport, it doesn't really cost you to enter America. as a Canadian.
I mean, you can just stay in international waters as long as your boat's set up, but you'll still always need probably water, food, or parts or something.
Eventually, you're going to need parts. Unless you built your boat yourself from wood and you can like constantly fix it, you're going to eventually need parts.
You still might need filters for your water maker.
If you have a water maker, unless you can just catch all your water, which is possible.
Mm.
You could totally catch all the water you need. If you get an unlucky year, you might be in trouble. And then fish, of course, you can always fish for food, but you may get to a point where you can't fish anymore because you're in a bad area. But
Look how grumpy you feel.
it is currently 12:29 a.m. where we are right now.
Late. Past my bedtime, everyone.
Oh, wow. Well, don't take them up on the offer just because of us.
Oh, wow.
Although, I mean, you know, do your thing, live your best life. Just be careful. There are some weirdos out there. Yeah, Uber Eats. Yeah. We have never sailed to Japan, but it would be cool to visit that. Is that where you're from, or you just would like to go there yourself? And that's what you were asking, entering about the international waters. Enjoy those podcasts, and yeah, I'll be watching you for a while. I appreciate it, Jeremy. Do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for popping into our live today. No, we are not. I don't know why you'd ask that, though.
Odd.
Yeah, odd. Very odd. It's always odd to ask people... I don't know. Maybe it's not. Who knows?
I don't know why you'd want to go there either. It just seems...
I don't know. You say the UK is broken. I feel like a lot of countries are broken. So I don't know if leaving your broken country to go to another broken country is necessarily worth it. But I mean, it's always nice to change things up too. So I'm not saying it's a bad idea. Why would you want to go there, West? That seems like a bad place to go. Yeah, I know. Ever since... 9/11, now we have to use passports to go back and forth between Canada, the US, and all that kind of stuff. It used to be really easy. All you had to have was your driver's license and you could cross the border, but those days are definitely long gone.
This boat would make it to Japan.
Yeah, it would easily make it to Japan. There's nothing wrong with this boat. This boat can cross an ocean. What?
Cece's the one that's tired.
Yeah.
She yawned, and then I had to yawn.
Come on, Kitty. Are you yawning over there? She's waiting for a snack again.
I know.
So our boat is mainly an island hopper and coastal cruiser. But any boat, there's two ladies in the Atlantic right now crossing in a rowboat. It's not hard to do. You just have to go at the right time of year and be prepared for it.
There's lots of trollers, that's for sure.
There is definitely a lot of trollers. I would love to sail around like that. Thought of getting a motorhome for the same reason. We also thought about doing that. We were actually building an off-grid cargo camper. Or cargo trailer, I mean.
Totally.
Well, it does get overwhelming.
I think it's just like the change.
Yeah, so we've only been on our boat for 4 months. We're very new to this. We've done a lot of research, of course. We are very much learning. We're not pretending that we're doing anything we're not capable of. If you guys are watching our videos, what you see is literally what's happening in our lives right now. We almost did do a camper type thing, or motorhome, or a van life. We thought that was a very interesting way to go. It does feel very free, but it is quite, like you said, overwhelming.
I think ask us that in the summer, and we'll have huge smiles on our face, and we'll have not a worry.
Yeah, honestly, just sailing around BC here will be amazing. Achy Breaky Heart. I am not playing the Achy Breaky Heart.
That's a good old tune.
I do not like that song.
It's very definitely not your style.
I know. And West, I know you're joking. It's all good. And thank you. Where is JA? I don't even know what that is. I thought about just disappearing on the water, but not experienced on the water. Like we said, we're also not experienced. That's why we're taking it easy. People often ask why we're not out sailing. We've been on our boat for 4 months. We've posted a lot of videos, and people seem to think we should just be out there on the Pacific sailing around already, like in the warm places. People don't seem to realize in Canada this time of year, it is the storm sailing season. Sailing season doesn't start till May. We do plan to get out there sooner and actually sail around a little bit, but it'll be on the days that we know are nice, that are safe, that we won't be putting ourselves in danger, which is why when you watch what we're doing, it'll literally be us learning on the go.
Is this a channel? Because that's what I always get when I write. Great.
Who's that? Yeah, Less Sugar, who's that? Are we talking about, like, Greta Thunberg? Because I know she has sailed. Are we talking about some other Greta? I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, the North Sea is terrifying. Honestly, the Pacific Ocean around where we are, this time of year can also be terrifying.
No, it's not Friday yet. That's in 2 days.
It's Friday every day, I thought.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Thanks for answering. Of course, we try to answer every question we can as best and thoroughly as we can, but we're also very new to this. We're not pretending. So it would be better to go south to Baja. Yeah, we want to go to Baja Peninsula, the Mexico coastline. It definitely gets warm. That's kind of what we want to do. Vancouver is a nice enough city. There is its problems, of course, but every city does. For weather, we haven't had a lot of scary experiences. Like we said, we've been very careful. So when we've had bad weather, we've been at the dock where it's very safe.
Kitty.
She's
trying to get a snack out of us.
Hey.
So she goes and finds any bag she can and rattles
She's going to our snacks, like our chocolate bars, and she starts biting the bags and poking holes in them.
Yeah. Kitty.
Trying to tell us it's bedtime.
Yeah.
And yeah, North Atlantic can be very scary. The Pacific can also be scary. Depends where you are, of course. Every body of water can be terrifying. Appreciate it, Jay.
Aww.
You know her in person? Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you guys so much for all watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. We do appreciate it. Do you work on career, skills, studying in your free time? I mean, we do all of that stuff mostly for boat life right now. So Holly and I work on... Cece, get out of there. I can see you sneaking up on the snacks. We do a lot of work on the boat itself. Our boat wasn't perfect. We sold all of our stuff and we saved up a long time before we moved on to the boat. So we are living on our savings while trying to build up our online presence with like YouTube, TikTok, and a bunch of other social media type stuff. We are starting to make a little bit, but we're not at the point yet where we're like breaking even. So if you guys subscribe, that'd be awesome.
Are you answering that?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
and then other
totally.
skills, so like sailing skills, studying. We also read a lot about sailing, and Kitty's being a pain in the butt right now. I do appreciate it, Jay. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's awesome. Cece loves the water. I've never seen her swim, but I bet you she probably could.
But yeah, we do a lot of stuff. So I'm like, I don't know if I have ADHD, but I like, every time I have a question myself, I will look it up online. So I'm constantly like researching and studying different things.
We definitely like learning, that's for sure.
And I've done, so I went to school for philosophy and history, if you can believe it.
Free time.
And then also, I went to school for automotive, so I know a lot about like mechanical stuff, which is good for a boat, honestly.
We do use Starlink for our internet. Oh, thank you. Subscribe.
Did you answer that one, sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Cece would swim.
She can swim, yeah. She hasn't done it a lot, especially in the ocean. She's never swam in the ocean yet, but she used to swim in like a bathtub. Cece.
She really wants a snack. It's past her bedtime.
She's not being like super bad. She's just biting the bags because she knows it gets it.
She goes right back to it. No.
Caught red-handed.
You can't take me.
Some cats love surfing. I don't know if Cece would or not. She gets kind of nervous not being at her house. She loves the boat though. Bass Strait. I'm not even sure where that is. Boat cat. She is the boat cat. She is a little bit grumpy now that I picked her up because she's not getting her snack like she wants.
There's nobody on this boat that is pregnant.
No, especially not the kitty. You ever get cabin fever and need to go out on the boat, or is it just... It's pretty comfy in the boat, honestly. It has been a long winter. We moved on at the very start of it, so we are very much looking forward to getting out in the summertime.
You look super unimpressed.
And Mark, we always say that CC is the captain. It's spelled with 2 C's, not C-E-C-E, but that's fine. I didn't tell anybody, so that's perfectly fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, she
she's got
sharp claws. She is the captain. We don't even pretend she's the honorary. She is in charge of this boat. Kitty, where are you going?
I need a snack. In the water bucket.
Yeah, Shay, how's your kitty doing, by the way?
Aww.
Yeah, there are definitely a couple trolls, but you know, that's to be expected on the internet.
Cece gets lots of treats. She does not need any more.
She gets a ton of treats. She gets like milk. I know everyone should say you should never feed your cat milk. She gets a very small amount of milk occasionally.
Yeah.
I would travel everywhere I can. That's our goal. We would really like to go everywhere, pretty much. East Coast Australia, Tasmania would be cool. Yes, I agree. Does anyone know, is Tasmania similar to Australia with their rules on pets? We're finding out recently that apparently Australia is very expensive for bringing your pet there.
Fluffy kitties, I think we don't have like a set time we're going to be on the boat. It's just we're living.
Yeah.
So we'll see what the future brings. We're really excited to go around Vancouver Island. That's where we want to learn. It is going to be so beautiful. We're excited for that.
We have a very loose outline of a goal.
Yeah.
So we had like a base idea to sail to Mexico eventually. We wanted to, so we had an idea to buy a boat in the spring last year, sail around Vancouver, BC area, of course, and then eventually head down to Mexico. That completely went out the window when our boat fell through and we had to buy a different one. We bought this one at the very beginning of winter, which has been a blessing because we've been able to like fix the boat up and do a bunch of stuff that way. We want to make sure we sail around here, the boat's ready, so we'll do like, you know, a shakedown where we make sure the boat's good, where our skills are decent, and then we will slowly head out and go to different places.
So I almost said the Walter is calm, but he's not because he's zooming around. The water is very calm here. We're very protected.
What does that mean? Gotta... Oh, I see. Never mind. I got you, yeah, strange individual. It's an island state. Yeah, following the coastlines would definitely be cool. And thank you. I appreciate it. My hair is, I have the sides shaved, so I do have the sides short to keep me a little bit cooler in the summertime, but...
Aw, you love my glasses? Thank you.
The furthest we've traveled is just around here. We've only been on the boat, like I said, for 4 months, and we've done a couple of days and overnighters.
Follow the coastlines. Would be so cool. Yep.
So is Tasmania just part of Australia then? I'm not 100% sure. So I apologize if I sound ignorant saying that, but I know of Australia. I know of Tasmania. I just didn't know if Tasmania is part of it at all in any kind of way.
Oh, wow. He's talking about me.
Yes.
Oh, my.
I mean, that's true. Technically, where we are, in international waters, you can dump your sewage pretty much anytime, anywhere as well. It just depends. In BC, we have to have it treated, and it has to be certain kilometers offshore. So it really depends where you are in the world for that kind of stuff.
Hala, we're not having kids.
And Joey, this is how we're making it right now, doing content creation. So we're making videos on TikTok, YouTube. We are starting to make a little bit, but we haven't got that far yet. We've only been doing this for 4 months. We saved up a long time. We sold all of our stuff for land, and we're working towards trying to make a little bit. We don't have to make a ton, honestly, to survive.
How much did the boat cost? It was 36,000 Canadian dollars, so 27K American. Which is a pretty good deal, that's for sure.
And yeah, you can get a little bit personal with the money. So the money thing, it's a common question people ask all the time. And like you already kind of heard our basic spiel, but we saved up a long time. We worked for the city of Calgary. We sold all of our stuff. So Holly had a truck that she bought that was fairly new in 2017. I had a car. I had a motorcycle. I had a cargo trailer. We sold all of that.
Without getting too personal.
Well, I'm trying not to get too personal. I'm just saying we sold a lot of stuff. So we're living on our savings. I'm not trying to pretend we're like rich people with like a ton of money. We're starting to make a little bit in content creation. So, but we're still not breaking even yet.
Yeah, so the biggest thing that does help us, so when we're on TikTok, the gifts do help, although we don't like ask of them, they do help. But just liking the stream, so as well on YouTube, liking the stream, subscribing, and then following. That's what helps us.
And normally we are live on both, but today we just decided to go with YouTube, and we're enjoying it. You guys are awesome today.
How about exercise? We get lots of exercise. It's getting the rest lately, as of lately.
We've been going non-stop for 4 months. Non-stop.
Don't tell anybody that.
What, going non-stop?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we finally got a mattress, so we can catch up on our sleep. So if we still look tired, that's true.
Our previous mattress was like 2 inches thick, and it was super lumpy. Because we are sleeping out here, and like a boat mattress is basically just like couch cushions in a big row.
Shucks.
And it's not the nicest. So we finally got a proper mattress for the boat.
It has the same pet rules.
I guess no Tasmania then, maybe.
That's baloney.
We might have to wait. We don't have the money to go to places where they don't allow you to bring your cat. It's across the ocean, but we don't need a visa to go over there. Well, that's cool. Sri Lanka to India.
So, houseboats, sailboats, I would say yes to both, but a sailboat can cross an ocean, and a houseboat is generally not really capable of that.
Yeah, houseboats generally
So-
are along the coast.
That's totally fine. If you don't want to cross any oceans, then, like, you're good.
Yeah, I don't know many houseboats that have ever crossed an ocean. I'm sure there's somebody out there who will prove us wrong, but generally speaking, it's not something people usually cross an ocean with.
I think a houseboat would be awesome, too, because you can move them. You could find different spots.
Yeah. There's probably a lot of really cool things you do with the houseboat.
Yeah, totally. Like you can have actually lots of space, I bet.
Yeah, I mean that's the houseboat obviously has some really cool options because of the space on board, and you can move them around. You can get a tugboat to like pull you to different areas. So
Oh my.
yes, you have to be 3 miles offshore. That is true.
Aww. It hasn't got scary at night yet. Although when we went to anchor our very first time, we did drag anchor.
My fault.
That was well. Everybody does it on their first time, so it doesn't matter.
It was our first time ever anchoring.
So that was the scariest thing that we have had. But we have heard, like, if you're talking about it being dark, we've heard that it's very nice out at night.
Yeah.
So
We're excited to like mess around with just traveling and like anchoring different spots.
I think you need special tickets to deliver freight.
Yeah, it would be very hard. You'd probably have to, if you could do under the table stuff, you could probably get away with it. But if you wanted to do any kind of official stuff, you would definitely have to get special insurance, special licenses, and a bunch of other stuff. I am prepared for the fight of my life with the giant squid. I am ready. I've got my pitchforks.
Yeah, I don't think you should cross the ocean in a houseboat. Definitely not. That's not what we're saying.
Isn't there tons of dogs and cats in Australia? It's just harder to like travel there with your dog from another country.
We are not hoarders. No, we live on a sailboat. If we were hoarders, we would not be living on a sailboat, probably.
Yeah, there you go. I'm not gonna cross. Yeah. No, yeah. We were just saying that. That's the one upside to like a sailboat is you can cross the ocean, but houseboats have their pluses as well.
Definitely big time.
Oh wow. Why are you being so weird?
We're not having kids.
Yeah. Can't have no kids around here. I have a 60-foot Hatteras. I don't even know what that is, but I'm curious now. I'm gonna look it up.
If we have a medical emergency, well, we'll go to the medical clinic.
Right now we're on the marina, guys, so it's very easy for us to go to. And then even if we're sailing around BC, we just have to call the Coast Guard, and they can come get you.
Starboard, sorry, is it? Are they trying to say Starlink or Starboard? Oh, Starboard is right. Yes.
Oh, that's a cool boat. That is a very nice boat.
Yes, you got it. But it's Starboard.
And the easiest way to remember port and starboard is port and left have 4 letters in them.
Sorry, I didn't get to see the boat.
Oh, it's a super nice looking 60-foot boat.
Oh, wow. Oh, my.
Yeah, that's a beautiful boat, by the way.
Okay. That's awesome. Gotta learn the knots.
We know a few.
We know the bowline.
We have bowline, the figure 8 knot, which is not technically a boat knot. It's more of a climbing knot, which is why I know it from before. And then, what's the other one we know? Oh, the double, 2 half hitches. We know that one. Basically, the only knots you really need, but there's a lot of other really useful ones. Those are like kind of 3 really, really important ones. And yes, we will not be crossing past. That's part of the reason why it's good to have AAS, radar, and a bunch of other stuff, because tankers can be crazy.
Oh, wow. I'll definitely have to look at that now. Let me see.
Which one?
Australia's map.
Oh, I did not know that.
Did you make it, Kitty?
That was quite the noise.
Hi.
We have had leaks on the boat, but they're all above deck. Actually, that's not entirely true. We did have, so if you don't know much about boats, where the propeller shaft goes through the hull, you have to have some kind of seal. And you can have a dripless one, or you can have one that is meant to drip. So as our propeller shaft spins, it actually is designed to leak a little bit to cool the shaft so that it doesn't wear out fast. So you have a controlled leak right there. It's not supposed to leak when you're stationary, and ours was a little bit. I just had to tighten up the packing nut. So we did have a little bit of a leak there. It was an easy fix. It wasn't like a fast one or anything like that. It wasn't a big deal. And most boats have them. Like I said, when you're moving, a lot of older boats have them. Nowadays you have a dripless system, so you don't have water filling up your bilge, but it's still kind of a thing that's there. We are Canadian. So we are the northern cousins to the Americans, I suppose.
I don't think he would be, because we are not going to be at a Taylor Swift concert.
Yeah, neither Holly and I are Taylor Swift fans, but thank you for, I guess, trying to be a troll. You're a really bad one, though. I don't know who that is. Who is that Jake individual? What's the back Because front's a point, I get the sides, but does the back have a name? I mean, there's the transom. There's like the stern, I guess.
Hi. Kitty says it's bedtime.
It is pretty close to bedtime. We gotta wind it down. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to go to where the Atlantic. I mean, it would be cool to visit, but I don't know if that area is kind of scary.
I think Canadians are nice until they're not.
Yeah, there are some not very nice Canadians, but I mean, generally Canadians have a pretty good reputation for being decent people.
What are you doing?
So basically, the whole boat is a bilge. So anywhere that leaks on the boat, it all kind of runs down into the bilge. So, and we do have a bilge pump. It's an automatic bilge pump. If it gets to a certain height or like depth of the bilge, it'll automatically pump out the bilge, which is nice. We do check it often too, just to be careful. You can also get high water alarms and a bunch of other stuff just to make sure.
The size of bed, so this one's like a double, I think. But you can fit like a queen in the back there. It's much bigger. Hey.
USA Light. I don't know if most Canadians would appreciate me calling USA Light. Depends. There are some Canadians that really like. I mean, there's nothing against the U.S. either.
Stop.
It's just, you know, when you have your own country, you don't like to be compared to another country.
Stop. Look at her.
Can you stabbing her?
Give me the snack.
We'd love to visit the Scandinavian countries, honestly.
Aww.
What size of bed can we fit? So right here where we are, we have I think it's probably more of a twin. We bought a double and we had to cut it down. It's like a weird shape, so it's kind of like it narrows at the front. The very front bedroom is a bigger size bed, but it also narrows even more. It's the V-berth. The back bedroom, I think you could fit a full queen in it if you want. Even like an extended queen if you really wanted to. 10 to 108 quarantine. Yeah, I did know that you have to have a pretty long quarantine for the cat as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we might be not going there for the cat reasons.
We do have anchor alarms now. After our adventure.
After dragging anchor, we got an anchor alarm immediately.
We have a few.
Everyone makes a mistake the first time. I'm sure it'll happen again too. It's not like it'll never happen, but
yeah.
Now we'll have alarms to hopefully warn us.
And we know that the sound of an anchor dragging on the ocean floor is like...
Yeah, it makes a really weird noise. It sounds like a big laser. He's an actor. I'm not very good with actors. I don't know a lot of actors, to be honest. I know like the really big famous ones, but I don't really know many others.
Kitty, soon, okay? I'm trying here.
I think I said the wrong thing for back of the boat. I'm tired. I'm not thinking clearly with all the stuff. Where do you plan sailing? We would like to sail down to Mexico. That's kind of our first goal. But we'd also like to sail around BC a little bit first. So come summertime, we'll sail around here first, learning a lot and making sure our boat is good. And then eventually we'll sail south. Anchored, right now we're at the dock. So we're at a marina on Vancouver Island.
We don't dive. We'd like to do free diving. I probably won't be able to go too far down, but...
We have snorkels. We don't have like diving licenses or anything like that. We don't plan to do anything. It would be kind of cool to get the, what's it called again?
The Scuba Buddy.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of money.
It's very expensive, but it's like you don't need any special license to use it technically.
It's not a mistake. It's a lessons. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's going to be a lot of mistakes we make, and I guess instead of saying it's a mistake,
it's a lesson.
We're going to be learning a lot of lessons as we go. Currently, this is what we're both doing for work. We do content creation, we make a lot of videos, we go live a lot, and we're doing that kind of stuff. That's what we currently do. We saved up a long time. We sold everything to be able to do this.
We used to do farming and construction.
And that's fair. Living on a boat is awesome, and then it depends if you're into sailing, of course. I think it's an interesting way to go. It's a little bit cheaper. Gasoline's very expensive nowadays. Sail to Wyoming? We could. It would take a long time. Welcome to the Great White North. I mean, we lived here a long time, so we've already been in the Great White North for a long time.
Aww. Beetlejuice.
Oh, yeah, that's the one thing. You gotta make sure everyone knows where you're going and showing up. I hear the Asian countries are really strict with that kind of stuff. When you, like, get there, they want you to, like, be on time exactly, which is hard to do when you're sailing, because you often are at the whims of the wind.
Isn't New York cold right now? I'm pretty sure it's cold right now. I need to look now.
I feel like New York should be fairly chilly still.
Hi, kitty. Is New York full? What do you think?
That Star Wars person's in retirement. Loved. I loved.
8 degrees right now.
Anyway, guys, yeah, the cat is cute. I think we're going to end the live there. It's getting late. It's almost 1 a.m. here for us, so we are ready for bed. We are tired. We need some sleep. We normally go live on both TikTok and YouTube, but today we went live only on Ewan McGregor. Ewan McGregor is awesome. We only went live on YouTube tonight, and we do appreciate you guys. You asked a lot of really good questions, and we will be live again tomorrow like we always are. And goodbye to all you guys as well. Caribbean were very, very cool. Wish you the best. Bye. Thank you guys so much. A lot of really, really friendly people in here today. We do very much appreciate you. If you haven't already, subscribe, follow us, like some of our videos. We do very much appreciate it. And thank you guys so much for stopping in.
Have a good night, everybody, and thank you for hanging out. Thank you so much.
She said,
Good day.
good day.
Kitty knows when you say that now.
As soon as I say that, she's ready for food.
She's like, okay, let's go this
Snack
this
time.
way.
Goodbye, everybody.